I think we need to have a conversation because at the end of the day, this is really just a conversation that needs to be had. Because when you don't have this conversation, it gives space for this conversation not to be had.
Wagwan, hello, hi. Welcome to Rebellische Conversations, Season 1, Bold, Episode 1. This is your host, the Body Dem Daddy, Nai. And I have an amazing guest today, Hubie. Say hi, Hubie.
Hello. Nice to be here.
Are you excited?
I'm super excited.
We
It's your
finally
first episode.
launching.
Yes.
This is madness.
This is crazy. You've been working on this for so long.
I know. But today we have an important need to be had
It is
topic.
needed. It's
And
very
I
much
want you
needed.
to understand how monumental this is. I'm dropping this on Valentine's Day. So all the side chicks that ain't gonna get called until
Nope.
tomorrow,
Gotta
you
be
can
patient.
sit down and listen to this. And all the wives that probably didn't get, anything at all but some dick,
Roses.
red.
Red.
What's that song that we always listen to at work?
I don't even know.
Shit don't smell like
Shit
flowers.
I like flowers.
Okay. All right. So the topic today is, aren't we all a little toxic? And basically, what we're going to be getting across is what is considered toxic, and like looking at our different perspectives and different situations that we've been in, like experiences in that, and like exploring the fact that there's a fine line between toxic relationships and stuff that kind of just pushes your moral boundaries and such and such. But it's a discussion. Like all of our episodes is going to be a discussion. It's a conversation that we're having, and we listen to each other's sides. So if you're not open-minded, do not listen.
Mm-mm.
If you don't like talking shit, do not listen.
Do not.
Yeah.
Because it's going down.
If you want to learn a thing or two, you can listen. That's fine.
True.
You'll get some gems on here.
True. We've been here for some time. In this world.
Exactly. Diving in. So, Hubie, is there
Yes.
anything you want to say about yourself, just so that they can get the gist of who we are before they actually see our amazing
That is so exciting.
bodies?
Well, I'm a 29-year-old man, as you can hear. I am gay, and I've known Nyambi now for a couple of years.
Yeah.
She really is the baddest. So,
Love him so much.
watch out.
Yeah.
And yes, I already said that I'm 29. I'm in a relationship at the moment, so my partner should not listen to this.
And that's
well,
okay.
he can, but
And
that's
okay.
that's fine. I have a lot of shit to share.
Yes,
So,
this is our event space. This is a
yes.
safe space. We don't judge.
There's so much toxicity that I've come across, so I want to
Exactly.
share that with everybody.
Exactly. So jumping into it,
Uh-huh.
I want to address the elephant in the room.
Please do.
And people are gonna come for me, and that's okay, because I don't care.
That is fine.
I don't care. Max,
You can't like everybody.
Ruby, you know me. I don't care.
You can't like everybody.
No. So
And everybody can't like you.
exactly. My thing is, people have this conception that love is supposed to be like white picket fences and rainbows and unicorns. But where on this earth is that? Where is that?
Where the fuck is
Where
that?
is that?
Please take me to it.
Most of the people that
Rose-tinted
you
glasses.
see on most of the people that you see on like social media or on TV, you're like, oh, goals, baby. You don't even know half of the shit that's going on behind
No,
closed doors.
true. It's all these rom-coms that make things seem
Really
like,
and truly, it's all these
yes.
rom-coms that make it seem like, oh, he's gonna fight. Most of the time he
I wanna
won't.
have that, or like there's gonna
Most
happen
of
to
the
be
time
one
he
day.
won't even text you first if you vex.
True.
Do
And then
they
at the
care?
end of the day, like, why do they think it's like that in the rom-coms? In reality, it's nothing like that.
Exactly, like love. You know that poem that love is patient, love is kind. Love is not motherfucking patient because I'm impatient. Love is kind
want it
because most of the time
now.
I'm gonna roast you. Like
I've been patient.
exactly, it's not flowers and rainbows like that.
No,
It's not a real thing.
And people are not nice and kind and sweet.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. If I'm being real, the best kind of love is toxic. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because
your
in
mind.
life, when you find someone and it's the chemistry is off the hook, right? Sex is phenomenal.
True. That is so true.
Imagine you've probably had sex before, but you've never had an orgasm. This person, the person to give you, like, make you feel different pressure points on your body.
Agree. Yes, and at the end of the day, if you look at it globally, it's not very healthy.
And low key, that first love may not ever be the person that you end up with.
No,
because they probably break your heart, or
True.
They end up
They
being
fuck it up,
or
you might yearn back to it because you feel like that's the best
exactly
thing
you go
that
back.
you ever had.
You
yes,
go back and people will look at you and don't understand it.
At the end of the day, it's not.
Bro, you don't listen.
No.
And then, okay, if we're gonna get deep about it, it's like you might hate. You know, you have some people that look in the mirror and just hate looking at themselves. Just don't like to look at themselves.
Same. That's my everyday life.
But then you have that person kind of just makes you feel like you're the most beautiful person in the world just by how they touch you and how they make you
never
feel.
really had that. No.
Really?
Well, at the moment I do, but like I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And I think it's
I
because
get- yeah.
all of the toxic relationships that I
you've
have,
been in, and
that I've
it's
never
just
really
like,
realized that I am.
yeah.
So now
But
it's
then-
normal to me that I'm not.
Does that have to do with like how hard you love though? 'Cause
Maybe.
I love hard,
I'm always more.
but I'll
of
beat
a-
your ass harder.
Yes. Like I don't do that. Like I love hard, but
no,
then
I'm-
when everything gets fucked, then I get buried hard.
Yeah, no, because
But
I love you. I feel like you're my soulmate as a gay man. But at the same time, it's like we're different in that.
True.
In that.
So
Because with me,
different.
if I feel like you play with me, you getting fucked up.
and with me, yeah,
Plain and simple. I'm going to prison.
true. I think you would. But for me,
Seriously?
like, I don't know. Like, I'm at this point in life where I don't put energy in that shit.
Mm,
But at the end of the day, I feel like you should because you have to bite back.
yeah.
Because don't let yourself tell anyone. Well, what do you say that? Don't let anyone tell you shit that you're not
Mm,
or that you shouldn't accept.
yeah.
in
But
the
then,
first place.
alright. So, completely fucking random because I'm like that.
Uh-huh.
Two best friends. Do you think two best friends can fall in love?
I don't know. I know people that have.
That's
But-
toxic to me.
A little bit because, like, whenever things go wrong, I feel like you can lose everything. But at the end of the day, I think it can also be super special.
Yeah, I get it, but
But that's toxic.
okay. I find that toxic in the sense
Mhm.
of
What kind of way?
all right. I'm trying to like put my train of thought into all right, word garbage. I'm just gonna talk. So I feel like it's toxic in the case of imagine you're seeing me go through all these heartbreaks.
Yeah.
All these people fuck me over. I'm down on my face, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm depressed. As my friend, you're supposed to help me out of that. And that's the time that you want to come around and tell me, oh, you know, I've always loved you my whole life.
I've always loved you.
That's not a real thing. Are you mad?
But sometimes I feel like people can place the feeling that they have if you are best friends with someone.
Yeah, but at least
But
if I'm your
still.
best friend, I feel like you should at least verbalize, like, I feel like I have feelings for you.
Would you say that in the beginning of being friends?
No,
Or
because
like-
this is my best friend.
Like, if you've been friends for years, would you immediately tell someone if you had the thought or the
But
feeling?
then again, I'm very blunt, so
Would you?
my conscience wouldn't let me hide that. Because every time I see you with someone else, I'm gonna feel some type of way. Even though I'm
True.
your best friend first, there's no way I could hide that. And even if I probably won't verbalize it, you would see it in my actions.
Yeah, and I guess that part is toxic. Like,
I don't understand how people can be in love with their best friend and then say they didn't see it. Because how I love someone I want to be with and how I love my best friend, that's different, eh?
I feel like there's a fine line between kindness and being, I don't know, like being in love with someone.
Mm.
I don't know, but then again, like as best friends, I feel like you act towards each other like your family, like you're
Mhm.
more than that.
But at
I don't
some
know, like
point-
maybe it's because I've never experienced it, so I can never really, I can't really
Yeah, 'cause
think
you don't have
about
any
how to feel.
Male friends like that.
No,
That's dangerous, though.
that yeah. Well, straight people, I don't really care, but
Yeah,
yeah, the gays
But-
either like me or hate me.
yeah. But
But
Okay.
I
All right.
I get
So-
what you're trying to say, though.
All right. Let me try and put it into a different perspective.
Yeah.
Think about. Did you watch the after movies? I made you watch the couple scenes at work. But
Yes.
you remember you
They
said
were
you
intense.
watched.
Yes.
Okay.
It was really
so,
intense.
Okay, so I've read the book
Uh-huh.
and I hated the female character. I feel like she was sloppy as shit in the book. She fucking annoyed me. Like if she was an actual real person, I'd have to thump her.
Uh-huh.
I'd have to hurt her for real. The guy.
But is
was
it very much
literally-
different in the book?
Yeah, there was a lot of scenes that you don't see.
Don't have it in the movie.
And then how his demeanor and stuff is a little bit different in the movie.
Yeah.
I love the movie, all of them, but sometimes she does stuff that kind of makes me annoyed. But I'm not talking about all of that. I'm talking about like how they are to each other. So this guy, basically, like you could tell right away that there was something more gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it ended up being like a bet, but obviously at this point, my man's gone. He's fell in love. Pussy was too good.
Ooh.
She's all heartbroken or whatever. But in the book, she ends up like going to his friend, which is also his enemy's house, and sleeping over and whatnot, and then kind of, in a very narcissistic way, kind of put it back on him to say, yeah, this is your fault. But bro, that's toxic.
It's very much toxic.
But yet still, these are goals.
Golden life.
So what are you guys seeing that I'm not seeing?
Huh?
Because I'm not saying that they're not goals, they're not my goals, but
No.
this is toxic. And this is
Very
real, like, this is real life. I can really relate to to the man character anyway. Because I'm, you know, been
You're
through
what?
been through a few
Been
things.
too.
What do you feel about, like, in terms of toxicity? People that, okay, so say for example you're in a relationship, you guys love each other so much,
Yeah.
and okay, so something happens. Whether I wouldn't say cheating because I don't know. There's a fine line when it
that's
comes
my
to
forte.
cheating.
That happened in everyone's relationships. Hello,
Can relate.
I'm an expert in
No,
being
but,
cheated
like,
on.
Okay, but then, just kind of giving up, like just cutting off the person completely. Keep in mind, this is someone that you love.
Like,
Love
if
to a point
I
where
could do
you
that?
can't sleep, can't eat. Yeah.
So
So
when-
you think about that, like people you say you can't sleep, can't eat, can't live without this person,
Yes.
right? Cut them off, and now you depressed. You in a black state.
Because somebody hurt you like that.
Mm.
Oh, I've been there.
But do you
I've
go
been
back?
there. Do you mean go back like by thought?
No, as
Thinking
in, like,
about
do you
it.
go back to
Oh,
the
do I go
person?
back to the person? Yes. I've been there as well. Like, I've laid awake so many nights and like cried so many nights. I know it sounds so dramatic, but at the end of the day, whenever you receive a message from them, I
Whole
think that-
world just lights up.
it's like, oh my god, why did I?
What was I crying for?
What was I crying for? And they want me back. I can just go back. And then I do not know what it is or what kind of.
I don't know. I feel like I have a
don't know.
controversial view on it.
Everything's gone. Like, you want to get back to bed,
Yeah.
into bed with them. You want to like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
never
then-
mind, I forgive you.
But low key, in my mind, it's just like everything's not ABC
No,
in a relationship.
totally not.
So with love comes pain. It's a fine line.
Even when it goes
Yeah.
right.
Even when it's super perfect, they're gonna do
Yeah.
something to make you feel either betrayal
Always.
or hurt or disrespected. I feel like it's a fine line. So I don't know if I would give up so easy.
hmm
I'm a very I'm a very persistent person. So I don't think I can give up so easy because, like I said, not every day is gonna be I love yous.
No,
I'm not gonna love you every day. Sometimes I'm gonna fucking hate you. Like, why are you in my space? Why are you
True.
breathing?
That's what relationships are all about.
Why you like?
Leave
imagine
me
you're sleeping with your
alone.
partner. Like, why are you breathing in my neck? Why are you touching me, bro? Like, let
Can you
me
go to
hug my
another room?
pillow,
Yes.
read my book, and go to sleep. You know, it's not every day you're gonna like go home and feel like I want to have this big conversation or a whole bunch of
No.
kisses and shit. Like, No.
I want to have my me time.
Let me just take a bath, light some candles, listen to some music in peace.
True, but like sometimes when you live together, it's hard.
It's
to
harder
get your
because you guys are all in
Yes.
each other's faces and that. I don't know.
And sometimes I take a weekend off. That's really nice.
Mm.
I go to see friends and stuff.
Do you think, like, in situations like that, it would be easier, like, if one of you guys traveled, maybe in the beginning or in the middle, travel for work, just
travel
so that,
for work. I
just
think
so
that
I
would be
can miss you
nice.
sometimes.
Yeah,
it's not every day I'm gonna like you.
No, exactly. Like I think that's very. I think sometimes that's even very healthy, but it depends on the relationship that you have with one person and the feelings that you have. Of course, like in my situation, I think that would be really nice because then you can actually miss someone.
Yeah,
like you see each other every day, and sometimes I think that takes out of this. I don't know how to say that nicely. Takes out the spark, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. I know what you're saying.
It doesn't mean that I'm not in love anymore. It's just that.
But I low-key just believe like all is fair in love and war.
Yes, true.
Yeah. For example, if my partner does something that hurt me to a point where I feel so, okay, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. So you can try and hurt me, that's fine. But the day that I feel disrespected is where we have a problem. That's when I become dangerous, and that's when I become quiet, and I'm plotting on your demise. Just know it's coming. So for example, if we're in a say my partner's cheating on me and the girl knows who I am and decides to come to me as a woman or talk to me about this whole situation,
what would you do?
At this point I'm disrespected, and at this point now I gotta fight, because who do you think you are? And I'm not gonna. Most people will fight the girl. I'm not gonna argue with this girl, and I'm not gonna hurt her.
What would you do? Just like.
But the guy, babe, listen.
It's over.
My baby daddy, okay, because you know this story. Don't laugh. So my baby daddy, we're in a party which was actually his dad's party in Jamaica or whatever. So we're in this big ass party, literally it's full of so much people, and me and him weren't talking. We hadn't broken up, but we weren't talking. Like I was not dealing with him.
On a break.
So yeah, kind of like on a break. So we're at the party. I ended up seeing him. He ended up seeing me. And he just purposely just kept trying to make me jealous with this girl. So he's dancing with this girl, touching up on this girl. I'm okay. I'm cool. I'm with the man them and one of my friends from work at the time, and we're just chilling, we're vibing. I turn around, babe, and I see the girl like touching his neck, like like you're going in for a kiss. Who? I saw red. Because at this point I feel disrespected because now you're doing too much.
It goes too far.
Because now you're doing too much.
Intentionally.
And now you're doing too much. And now I gotta do too much. So I'm in like this cute little crop top, body was banging. Waist, what waist? Had on my little skirt, batija out the door. My little slippers on. My little Jesus sandals on, And I was walking towards him and ended up stepping on a bottle. And the glass went up into the bottom of my foot.
No.
At this point, but when you have adrenaline, you don't feel it. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'm upset. So everybody's trying to pull me to sit down. So I sat on top of like this bucket thing, and they were taking the glass out of my foot.
Shit.
He comes over, because they were shining the light on my foot. You could see the blood all over the place. He comes over thinking it's sweet. At this point, I'm upset even more. At the slippers that they had taken off my foot, I literally take that slippers. At this point, I'm pushing everybody away. I start beating the fuck out of him with the slippers. At this point, we on the floor.
With your bloody foot?
We tumbling. We rolling, baby. I don't remember the bloody foot. My DNA all over the place.
Oh my God.
The girl just stood there, deer in headlights. Dumb as fuck.
What did she do? Did she do anything?
Nothing. I wish she would have. I would have beat her ass too. Listen, I bust his chain, tore his t-shirt. Oh yeah, we fighting.
Seeing red.
We tussling. After a while,
Rebellious.
they eventually got us separated, and I saw the red and blue lights flashing, baby. I was gone.
It did?
I was gone, limping, slipper in hand and everything.
Seriously?
I'm gone, over the hill and far away. Teletubbies is here to play. I was gone.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. But yeah, we were still together after that.
Still, yes, of course.
And that's the strangest part.
Yeah.
Because people are thinking like an explosive fight like that.
After something like that, why are you still together?
Yeah, but at the same time, at that point, you know you disrespected me, so you deserved it.
Yeah.
I'm a very loyal person.
Take it or leave it.
I'm a very, extremely loyal, but like loyalty is like up there for me, because loyalty and trust for me is intertwined.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's true.
But if you disrespect me, disrespect is
that's on
a hard
level.
Second. You disrespecting me, it's
that's
a dub.
Okay, yeah. But it's still
and
like
this goes for everybody I motherfucking work with too, bitches. If you're listening to this podcast, if you disrespect me, it's a dub. Okay.
But like you can forgive. Can you forgive and forget? Not forget. I can forgive, but never forget.
See that forgive thing? That's hard for me. I'm a grudge holder.
True.
I hold grudges
I'm
like a motherfucker.
Too.
I hold grudges. The only person that can make me probably try and forgive you is my mother. And she be holding grudges too. So at this point,
I got it.
Where we going?
No, but like I would never forget a situation like that. I can forgive, but like up to a certain point, like I would never forget about a situation. So if something happens again,
but then
everything comes up.
Yeah, and then even with that, it also comes down to like you need to know when to let someone go.
True.
Because you have a lot of people that will continue doing and doing and doing,
exactly. Like
and you trying to save
so
them.
Large.
Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. They
don't want to be.
They drowning you. You trying to save them
because they think you won't leave ever.
Yeah, but this is like the Titanic, bitches. Every man for themselves.
Definitely.
You ain't about to
the board is
sink
not
the
big
ship
enough.
and think I'm gonna stay on the motherfucking ship till it sinks all the way to the bottom of the sea. Hello, no, not happening.
Not today.
Not today. Trying to save people when they're trying to drag you down and kind of like you having rose-colored glasses on and trying to, I don't know, see the best in someone when they're draining your energy.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
It happens a lot though.
If you're in a relationship and the person's draining your energy, get out.
Whew, I've been there. I've been there without no energy.
Listen, my energy, I try to protect my energy at all times.
I'm tired every day.
But then again, I'm like a little firework. I'm easy to blow.
Firecracker.
Not blow in that sense. But
you're nasty.
Because so toxicity doesn't necessarily just relate to relationships in the terms of like intimate relationships. It also relates to friendships, like family.
Work.
Family can be the most toxic fucking people,
True.
If you grow up with toxic parents, guaranteed you're gonna go for a toxic man.
Yes, exactly, because that's what you're used to.
It's what you know. That's like, what you're comfortable with. You have to deal with the devil you know.
Exactly. Or if you're missing something, you know, like for example, like your father is never there or something like that. Of course, you're gonna have some sort of daddy issues. And
and then
look for that in a man.
Yeah, but then okay, so those are the scars that people don't see because you grow up with it, and then you grow up and you have this man that you feel, or woman that makes you feel
unconsciously. Sometimes it's only later when you realize that your partner is not acting the right way that he should, or like being toxic as fuck, and you're going to think back. I don't know, like even
you're like, I've missed all the red flags.
Yes, there's at least one friend that would try to help you remember, like, oh, is there something in your path or whatever, and then you realize, and then things snap.
Yeah, but then low key,
even then you stay.
Yeah, that true, and then after a while, when that person, that's fucked up,
Yeah.
Imagine you try so hard to hold on to this.
Mm-hmm.
And the person begs you not to leave, and they end up leaving you for someone else.
Definitely.
You're jaded after that.
Totally.
You don't feel.
Totally.
What can you feel after that? I don't want to feel nothing.
No, you go into that deep dark hole. Not in a good way.
That's like the escapism song that I'm always listening to. Where she's like, I don't want to feel.
I don't want to feel
like I did last night. Don't play. I don't want. What do I want to feel after that?
No, everything's done.
I want to feel that I'm jaded, but it's the same way. Also, the best or the greatest love of your life is the one that leaves scars. And that doesn't necessarily say that you're not going to love again after that, because you probably will.
Yes.
But you're never going to love someone to that extent.
No, true.
Because you know how bad the blowback is when they hurt you.
True.
There's no way you can love someone so much and lose another part of yourself. You're not going to do that.
No, exactly. But then again, like, all loves are different. Because if I would look back when I was 18 and I had my first relationship, I thought that was love. You know, like, I gave everything that I had. And then, I don't know, that was over. And then I learned, got to know somebody new, and that was totally different. And like, and then I could compare, like, what I missed in the previous relationship than I do have now.
Yeah.
But I never really had a relationship, I think, that I loved so much in the way that you say. And then, I don't know, I've always thought that I would never love again. You know, after every single breakup, I was like,
I don't want to do this. I'm just gonna
never want to do this again.
You know, I'm just gonna date.
Yes, I'm better alone.
Actually, now that I'm looking at, I've never really dated, like, just to casually date.
You?
No, I've always been cuffed up. This pussy too good. Lock and key. Hello. I've never had an opportunity. But my first love. If my brother is listening to this, I suggest you turn off this right now. So my first love, I've knew him. So it was more like, it was a group of us, and we lived in the same neighborhood.
A group?
Yeah, it was. I was always the only girl,
Oh.
Always. It was like my brother, that they say me and him are twins, but we're not twins. He's older than me. And then 2 brothers. One of them was the same age. I'm not gonna call no names because
he might
the
already
world is
know.
too small.
He might already know.
But if I speak on the situation, he must remember what it is.
Probably.
But so me and him were together. In my young mind, this was exclusive. That's how he made me feel, right?
Yeah.
So, going to high school, we're skipping school, jumping over the fucking gate, smoking, meeting up with them after school. It was a vibe. And then every weekend we're always out together, all of us. So at one point, I was a very, very bad child. Got suspended from school, all of that. And I had run away. But at the time, my mom and dad weren't in the country. And then, so I was at my friend's house. So we're at my friend's house. We're all in the house. Ain't nobody going home. We all there. We're outside. And I'm at so-called, at the time, best friend's house. She was a twin, you fat bitch. And she basically kind of locked herself in a room with him.
Oh.
But I'm like, I wasn't really feeling no type of way because I'm like, this is my best friend and this is my guy,
Yes.
So I'm just downstairs chilling. I'm cooking fajitas.
Yes.
Keep in mind, 14, 15-year-old me cooking fajitas. And this bitch is upstairs fucking homeboy.
Really? Like,
they were actually fucking.
What?
Yeah, my young mind, my little virgin mind. I'm just like, it's unicorns.
What is going on?
It's unicorns and fairy tales, and mine was selling me dreams. He was upstairs fucking my best friend. So come downstairs, it's all sweet again. I obviously,
no
you're
flash.
young, you don't know what's going on.
No, that's.
But I'm an old soul, so I feel like even when I was young, I was really pretty old.
Yeah.
I had a lot of experience.
Cooking fajitas.
And then, so he didn't say anything to me or nothing.
Silent.
When I found out? Me and this girl were having an argument. I was back at home, and I can't remember what we were talking about.
Was it the day after or the same day?
We were just having like a mad argument, and my girl just goes, literally, keep in mind, this is on a Nokia. The back in the days, Nokia, those brick ones that just could not break. You remember those back in the 3310s?
She's from the 90s, of course I remember.
But then, this was even in the 90s, you piece of shit. This was like 2000.
Yes, but the Nokia phones were from
the 90s. Okay. And then she goes, on the little Nokia phone, barely even had credit to respond to her. She goes, LOL, by the way, I fucked.
She did not. She didn't.
Can you imagine?
What was your response?
I didn't. What could I respond at that point? I want to fight.
You didn't have no credit on
I
your
want to fight, babe. 14. Who am I getting credit from?
Red.
Got to
Seeing
save up
red.
the little lunch money to be able to respond to that.
Goody.
But it's madness. And then I got officially
Expelled.
I think, officially expelled. And then
For fighting?
Was it for fighting? Nah, it was for truancy. Skipping school and behavior.
Okay,
So I
well,
remember this
behavior
teacher
I
was
can
trying to talk
understand
to
with
me,
you.
and I just didn't want to hear nothing she was saying, and I literally crawled underneath the table and refused to come out. I was going through some things. I was heartbroken.
I can imagine.
Drinking on school campus, smoking on school
finding
campus.
out your best friend doing your love.
Literally. And then
Lover?
I got sent to Jamaica.
Oh, this
And that's when I had to finish high school there.
in Jamaica, yeah.
That's madness.
Oh, God.
So yeah, I went through a lot. But I'm just saying,
That's
like,
heartbreaking.
watch out for these snake bitches too, you know.
Watch out for them snakes.
They'll
They are
fuck up
there.
anything
Split
that's
tongues,
good.
Check the mouth.
Protect your energy. Pay attention to
Oh.
the red flags, because that friend of mine was a walking red flag. But you could have
Did
tell.
you
You could
notice
have tell
before?
though. You could tell by how she was kind of jealous of certain things or tried to push up herself a little bit.
Of course. She
Then
wants
you
the
thinking,
goodies.
oh, this is my friend. You know, this is just
Yeah, she
her
would never
being
do
a little
that.
bit.
Because you don't know better.
But they ain't shit. But then
People ain't
also, Libyanka said it in the song
shit.
"People."
She said it.
She said it.
She said it.
I've been drinking more alcohol for the past
Past
5 days. Did you check on me?
But they don't.
But did you
They
look
don't.
for me?
And they don't look.
I walked in the door. I don't smoke banger. Babe, I don't smoke weed.
No, I see it in your eyes.
I don't even do crack cocaine.
Mm-mm.
My eyes are red. Did you check? Did you look
Did
for
you check on me?
Where were you?
They were nowhere. Nowhere
They
to
don't
be found.
know.
Well, in the upstairs room, locking the door, they were there.
Yeah, that's where the fuck they was.
Yes, they were.
That's where the fuck they was.
Just thinking about themselves. So many people are just alone in the world, and they don't think about anybody else, just about their own feelings.
But also, not all toxic behavior is bad behavior
True.
too. Some toxicity keeps it nice and spicy, keeps you coming back for more. Because
I mean, some toxic traits are attractive.
yeah, they are, and that's
Which is
just the
also
gist
bad.
of it.
Yeah.
That's literally the gist of it.
Unfortunately.
I'm toxic. I'm very much toxic.
When I look at you, I think
I'm very spiteful. If you hurt me, I have to go harder. So, for example, just for future partners out there, if you cheat on me, I will go out of my way to find one of your friends that look better than you, fuck him, videotape
you will
it,
go that way
and send it to you.
all the way.
And you'll know because you know my tattoos.
True. She would do that.
Because if you see me in person, remember, you don't see my tattoos like that. But if you see me naked, oh,
Then
you
you
know
see all
those
of
tattoos. Yeah.
I've got the same.
Babe, your tattoos are
Well,
pretty,
they're visible.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
SOS.
But yeah, just, a short, quick, cute, sweet thing for you to sit and think about, on Valentine's Day, all alone. Because he didn't call you.
Toxicity on Valentine's Day, bringing up all
Because
them
it's
red
only
flags.
right. It's only right. Because
Check your
people
man.
go into Valentine's Day thinking it is sweet and everything's like
True.
flowers and your man probably don't even call you today. He probably don't even know what fucking day it is. It's just a regular work day for him.
True.
He probably gone buy himself some Jordans, some chocolate, drinking some something with his friends.
before the weekend.
But yeah, this is just something for you to think about and offer you like a new and interesting perspective. This episode also comes with a playlist. A playlist that is going to put you on your feelings. So if he didn't call, listen to the playlist.
Please, I love this
Talk
space.
shit. And more than likely when he calls, you're going to go fuck him anyway. But that's okay.
Uh-huh.
There's no judgments over here.
No.
Plug in to the playlist. It's available on Spotify, on here, in a separate playlist. And feel. And then you can follow our Instagram. There's 2. So the first one is for my streetwear brand, which is Rebellische Conversations. And then plug into our Instagram related to this podcast, which is Rebellische Conversations, where we can continue the dialogue there. You can also jump into the DMs. But if you jump into the DMs moving reckless, you're going to get back reckless energy. So be careful what you wish for with that. Let us know so we can have some genuine conversations as well about your experiences and learn from you. And then on to the next episode, where we'll more than likely continue with Maxi.
For another one.
With Hubi.
We will continue.
And thank you, Hubi, for being on the
so
first
welcome.
episode.
It was an honor.
You're an amazing soul. I love you so much.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
so proud
Likewise.
of the person you're becoming.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to plug your Instagram. You don't have to. You don't want people all up.
She's anonymous.
Yeah, that's fine. Guys, remember to stay prayed up in these streets.
Up in the streets.
Bye.